Hello, everybody. My name is Hannah Schroeder, and for this class, I will be talking about for our assignment policy change. I'll be talking about gun ownership in America. I chose this topic because I really wanted to talk about how guns are being handled and reused in America, and how every individual plays a part in it, whether if it's positive, negative, or whatever the case may be. So now that we know my topic, we're gonna go ahead and see the preview. So for my preview, I have the basic notion of the gun ownership. I have advantages and disadvantages of the gun ownership in America, and also gun ownership effectiveness in America. So in this case, we're gonna discuss like how gun is being misused, mishandled in America in general, and I did not include race or anything. I mainly focus about the age when it comes to purchasing a gun or owning one in America. So for my introduction, we'll get started right away now that everyone is aware of my topic, which is gun ownership. Having a gun can increase our safety, but can also endanger those nearby. I say this to say that having a gun, it's everybody's right because it's also in the Second Amendment or in the amendment or constitution that everybody can own a gun. So having a gun is necessary, or in our today's community or society, having a gun is being seen as protecting yourself and keeping you and your family safe. While all this may be true, it can also endanger those nearby us. For example, school mass shooting. This Most of the time, this happens when the child or the person in question goes takes a gun from the parents gun locker room or something. So mainly people around this are affected because one person decided to steal a gun from one place and create this whole damage. And I said that this topic is mostly focused on the necessity of thorough um, background checks for gun owners and increase in the minimum age of gun ownership. I said this to say that I feel like the increase in gun ownership should increase. If the minimum age of drinking in America is 21, I think that the minimum age for gun ownership should also increase to 21 or 25, because that's when like the brain is fully developed according to scientists, and that's when a person can actually decide for themselves. And to buy a gun, the gun owners has to go through thorough background check. And I am aware that background checks are being made, but at the same time, I just feel like it needs to be thorough. It needs to be something that's like annually or like two times in a year or something. I just feel like background checks needs to be thorough and very focused on when it comes to buying gun. And in this case also the gun stores needs to also go through probable um gun precaution in owning a store. So for the advantages and disadvantages, for advantages, I said everyone has the right to keep and carry a gun for personal protection. If individuals are unable to legally purchase a firearm, there is a strong possibility that black market would develop. So, and also being able to not have an ownership to a gun will allow people to turn to illegal places to purchase gun, which can also be bad. Disadvantage would be because weapons are being more readily available, there are more violent in our crimes. So crime is increasing. More gun regulation reduces. More gun regulations will reduce homicide and suicide. So this is basically advantage, and this will help. Also, I kind of make a mistake and switch it, but if individuals are unable, then black market will decrease. That would be like a disadvantages, and more gun regulation reduce homicide would be an advantage as well. For effectiveness, um, states should make it mandatory for people to complete a safety training before they may purchase a gun or carry one in public, and gun owners may make their homes and communities safer by storing their guns safely. So this is like individual taking the precautions and stuff. Conclusion: instead of simply prohibiting weapons from everybody, they might only allow a certain age group, high risk groups, and those with certain backgrounds to own firearms. And also, a background check may be conducted on the gun owners, or even gun owner and staff of the business may be subject to a routine psychiatric evaluation, because I think our mental health also plays a part when it comes to making decision and actions. So this will help when it comes to um decreasing violence and stuff in our community. And that's it. So thank you for listening to my presentation.